Hey, this is just Ben on the front end, here to tell you to give the podcast a rating if you don't mind, and follow it or subscribe to it on whatever you're listening to this on. If you want to send us an email, we'll read it and maybe talk about it on the show. It's deadensigns@gmail.com, and we got a Twitter. Anyway, if you could do all that, please. That'd be really nice. Bye, enjoy the show.
Simon & Schuster AudioWorks presents Star Trek: The Next Generation.
I think I might get into, just recording samples.
Yeah.
Like as a job, like as a career, like recording random samples and stuff.
Do you want me to put the noises that you made over some beat or something like that, or use it as a beat for a bit?
No, you don't have to do that. I also, no, I don't, because...
Now?
Unless you're gonna pay me for them.
Pitch it down, pitch it up.
I mean, if you're gonna pay me for them, then yes.
Nope, I'm not.
But the samples are not free.
I'm just gonna put on my what's it called? The where a lot of people put music, not cloud. What is it called? The website.
The sound library.
SoundCloud. Yeah, I put it on my SoundCloud. I stole this man's voice. That's the first song, and I just use all your voice for the entirety of the song. And
if anybody would like to use the following hour of voice recording that I'm about to do, please PayPal me £50 for each usage.
Shit. For each
if
sample?
You would like to have sounds like this. Oh. Stuff like that. Then PayPal me. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Would just like to be PayPal for this.
This episode has been sponsored by Ben Samples. Ben Samples, the biggest supplier of samples made of Ben's voice.
Email me if you would like bespoke samples for £50. I was thinking today.
Yeah. I was just thinking, do you think there's on Etsy, there's a sample thing you can buy?
Audio on Etsy?
Yeah.
Maybe. That could be the first one.
Samples. Sound. Let's have a look.
Sound. Yeah, there is. Upload 3D models and stuff.
90s rave sample kit.
Oh.
Pretty good. Break drum and loop stabs.
Etsy is just eBay at the end of the day.
Pretty much, yeah.
Etsy's basically just eBay. Actually, that reminds me. I'm going to look for something on Etsy quickly because it's very expensive on eBay.
Yeah?
Maybe it'll be cheaper on Etsy.
Sound chip module for greeting... What is this? For greeting cards. So did someone just take it out of greeting cards, or is he making these? Because it seems like he's just taking them out. Etsy's such a magical place. I'm eyeing these break drums and loop stabs. Hip hop sample, soul, jazz, house, amps, PC. Sounds good. Should get this.
I'm sorry to say, Max.
Yeah.
I cannot get the funny Yoda puppet on Etsy.
Yeah, why?
Nobody's selling it on there.
Oh, okay. I thought it was it's just so expensive that it was still expensive.
No, it's expensive on eBay. They made this one for the Phantom Menace. This little hand puppet Yoda that looks really stupid and funny.
Yeah.
But basically, they all look like shit because they're 20-year-old or 25-year-old rubber puppets, So they're rotting. And people sell them for £250.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm well, fuck me. I just want to use it because it's funny. It's a funny puppet.
How are you going to use it, though?
I don't know. To make myself laugh, I guess. What do you want? Give me a break.
Crazy person.
What? We're literally doing that right now. What do we do this for?
You're just alone in your house.
Again.
Just with a puppet talking to it.
Literally, what are we doing this for if not to make ourselves laugh? Huh?
Yeah, well...
Well, you're not sitting alone in your house right now,
Maybe-
recording with me,
Maybe
making
God
making
is
me and
listening to
yourself
these. He's laughing, you know.
He
Jesus.
could be. It's hard to say.
Jesus.
We can only hope.
Dead
We can only hope
Ensigns.
that God is listening.
Yeah, Jesus's and God's favorite podcast is under
We'll put that
Spotify
on it.
Wrapped.
Yeah.
On a
God's
Spotify
favorite
Wrapped.
podcast. That's our new tagline.
Dead Ensigns.
Dead Ensigns, God's favorite podcast. I'm gonna, you know, fuck it. That'll be. I'm changing the stuff to
Yeah.
that.
What
I'm
would
changing
the
stuff to
God's-
that. God's favorite podcast? Let me write that down.
What would God's like Spotify rap look like?
Probably a lot of Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Maybe some Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, yeah. It's got
Because you know he's keeping up on the Travis Kelce stuff.
yeah. It's like top 500 or whatever. He's like top 100 or whatever. Like all
like
just top 100.
Top percentile of Taylor Swift listener,
Yeah.
which is definitely a feat.
Yeah.
I feel like if
honestly.
you're a top percentile Taylor Swift listener, that's like winning top 8 at like Evo or something.
Well, you know, you have like he has more time within our time, you know, so he has more time to.
He is
listen to that
basically
music.
listening to it an infinite amount of times at every
exactly.
moment. So
Exactly.
yeah,
And he's listening to our podcast also at the same time.
yeah. He gets it all at once, which
Yeah.
is nice. That's good for him. I'm happy. We're God's favorite podcast, and Taylor Swift is God's favorite music.
Yeah.
So
wouldn't
you
be
know, I'm just
surprised.
saying, we're kind of on the same level, essentially, equality-wise.
Yeah. You go at the you
Mm-hmm.
we die, we go to heaven, and he's just like you can hear our voice coming from like the other side of the heaven's gate.
He's got headphones in that are just a bit too loud, and you can
Yeah.
hear it, and you can it's like,
Neelix
what the
penis,
fuck is he
Neelix
listening to?
penis.
Neelix
Yeah.
penis, Neelix penis.
It's like, yeah. It's like, wait a minute.
Neelix penis. Hey, I recognize these guys. That's me.
Yeah. And then
And then the thing is, he doesn't let us die and go to heaven or hell. He puts us back on Earth.
yeah. No, I was thinking that he
true
does,
hell.
but we have to like hang out with him, and he's actually not kind of that cool to hang
He's
out with.
actually kind of annoying.
So
He's actually like kind of annoying.
But now that because he's God, he kind of assumes we want to, you know?
Yeah.
He's like a rich kid that like buys like weed for everybody, you know, and that makes them like smoke weed with them. It's like
Yeah.
people come to him, you know, because he's got weed, but nobody actually want to hang out with him. It's the same sort of thing with God, basically.
You know, I was sort of thinking about that today.
Yeah.
Do you think anybody ever, like, you know how people will have, like, backlogs of movies and TV shows and, like, books and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, somebody will recommend them, like, a TV show or a movie, and they'll be like, oh, let me put that on the backlog. And they get out, like, a list and they write it down.
Yeah.
Do you think people do that with, like, other shit? Like, music as a concept?
Bible passages. I need to read that passage now.
Like, they've just got music written down as a bullet point?
Yeah. What do you mean, like just
some-
music?
Just
like
just says music.
Oh,
like, they
yeah.
haven't checked out music yet.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, yeah, I'm just not in the right headspace to check out
Yeah.
music right now.
Yeah.
When I do, it's gonna be a big one. I'm putting it off. There's a lot to go through.
I haven't started walking yet. I always run everywhere.
I haven't tried to
going
get this
to
on the baby's backlog.
Yeah.
Oh, walking. I'll give that a go soon.
I need to practice my ABCs. I need to put that in my backlog.
You put like hard drugs on there.
Yeah, at some point.
Like,
I'll
I really gotta check out heroin at some point. Give it a go. See what it's. See, I hear a lot of buzz, but you know, no spoilers. I want to. I'm just not. You know, I'm not. I'm a little busy right now. Gotta get through some other stuff.
It's like, you know, I don't
A
mind when
friend
people
told me
tell
to
me.
try out hamburgers first, so he was really ecstatic about hamburgers.
I really
so-
don't get how people talk about spoilers. I'm like, you know, it's like my own experience. You know, if I want to try heroin, they can tell me what heroin feels like, but I still, the experience of me taking heroin is going to be different. I don't mind it if they spoil it for me, you know. I'm still going to do it.
Still gonna try it out, you know.
I'm still gonna
Well, if
try
somebody
it.
tells you and you like strike it from there, it's like, motherfucker, I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah.
Now I can't. Now it's ruined.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. You fucked up my whole day. I literally just bought some. I was gonna go
Throws
home
it in a
and do
bin,
it,
like just
and now it's
discards
ruined.
it.
Just throws it out the window of the moving car. You
Fuck!
ruined this for me.
I even bought the fucking spoon,
Fucking
and I got a
goddamn it,
new
I got it
lighter
all.
specifically just for this.
I was on WikiHow. I was on the internet for fucking weeks researching how to do this correctly.
How to do heroin correctly.
I got all the right things. I even got the right music that they tell you to check out.
I
Which
watched
is big
that.
for me because I haven't checked out music yet. Okay,
I haven't watched.
Double bill.
I haven't watched. I've been watching that scene from Pulp Fiction over and over again. When he's taking the heroin, and I'm psyching myself up for the experience.
Yeah. I mean, watching Requiem for a Dream over and over just to get it like down.
Yeah.
So that when I do it first time, it's perfect. Basically,
so I know
it's
it's
the
like
perfect thing.
authentic, right? It's
And
like
now
authentic,
you fucking ruined. God damn it, man! I thought.
Yeah.
Well, at least I still have the meth. I guess I can try that tonight instead.
I'm gonna
I'm
la
not
la la la
ready,
la. Don't
but
tell me la la la.
My evening's ruined. So.
La 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 la. Don't tell me how to do crack this time. La 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 la. All right. Hello everybody. This is Dead Ensigns, the #1 drug experience podcast where we talk about our experiences with drugs. And
it's nice to be. It's nice that you can say stuff like that, and me knowing that I don't take drugs, and like if anybody ever comes at me like you need we're gonna fire you because of this, and be like, let me take a drug test.
Yeah,
I'll do it. I'm clean.
Yeah,
I don't do that shit.
Yeah,
I don't drink the sauce. I don't smoke the devil's lettuce. I'm just making God's favorite podcast over here. That's all.
This is me, one of the hosts, Max, and this is Ben, our straight edge friend. We have like the, where you have like the
token straight edge friend.
Yeah, you have not just that, but you're the baseline, right? I need to take everything because you don't take anything, right?
So we're kind of like the Try Guys, in a way. We're kind of like the Try Guys, but a little cooler.
Yeah, Try Guys, try heroin.
I think they could. Nah.
Try Guys, try not to cheat on their wife or whatever. I remember that when that guy.
I remember that. I remember people making that joke. Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a little while ago. That was maybe
very
like
long.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Maybe even more. Try Guys, guy cheating on. Yeah, man. Speaking of some guys that tried some stuff.
Yeah.
I listened to the Beatles' "Help."
Today.
Shit!
Right.
We're ready to go. We're gonna get it out of the way now, early. Okay.
Yeah.
My Beatlemania update. "Help" starts with the titular song. Help, I need somebody. Help, not just anybody. Help.
Yeah.
That was a good song.
Yeah.
The Night Before, that was a great track. Really, nails the feeling of, the night before you do something. That was really cool. You've Got to Hide Your Love Away.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this one was really impactful. It meant a lot to me. It really made me feel... I do sometimes feel like I need to hide my love. I've got to hide my love away.
Yeah.
Even though that might not be the sensible thing. I Need You. This is a George Harrison joint.
Yeah,
I Need You. It was sung to somebody he needed, and you can really feel that in his lyrics.
I like how it on the wiki it says George Harrison.
It's brackets George Harrison.
It's just so you know, so you can avoid it if you want.
It's such a rare occurrence that they gotta put it in brackets. By the way, another girl, because at first you're thinking these songs are about one girl. Turns out it's about another girl as well.
Yeah.
You're going to lose that girl. Now they're losing the other girl because they had another girl. Ticket to Ride. They got on a train. Act Naturally. They were on the train. They had to act natural because only one of them had a ticket to ride. Yeah. And it wasn't Ringo Starr, I can tell you that much. He had to act natural.
Yeah.
It's Only Love. Sometimes it is only love,
Yeah, that's
it's true. You like me too much. It was a bit presumptuous because that's another Harrison joint. Maybe I don't like George Harrison too much. I like him just enough.
So he's first starts singing "I Need You," and then he's like, "You like me too much." Like,
I
come
need
on.
you,
Like,
and then he's trying to push away. Like, all right, come on now. All right, you need to calm down.
You need to calm down.
Starting to like me too much here, buddy. Right? Let's simmer down.
Yeah.
Tell me what you see. He really obviously I can't tell him that's part of the track.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, tell me what you see, but obviously this is a 40, 50-year-old track or something. He's singing about this. Maybe more than 50. I can't remember. I've just seen a face. Now it's kind of a follow-up. Tell me what you see. I've just seen a face.
It is
sort of like a two sides of the same coin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, classic.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday, my troubles seem so. And the movie.
Yeah, the movie.
Dizzy Miss Lizzie. This lady is a character, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
She's dizzy. She's certainly Lizzie.
Well,
and let me tell you, she never misses.
Saying the lyrics?
Probably. Anyway, that's the Beatles' help. Let me tell you, Beatlemania is rip roaring. I'm getting so into the Beatles right now. Probably if I had to say my favorite track on this is probably Yesterday, because it inspired a whole movie,
Yeah.
It inspired a song that the song is only 2 minutes and 5 seconds in length, written by Paul McCartney.
Mm-hmm.
And that's only 2 minutes 5 seconds of a long album.
Mm-hmm.
And they took that and they turned into a whole film, the Beatles.
Yeah.
Which is a crazy feat, don't you think?
I'm trying to remember the movie.
It's about
it's like a musical.
About
right?
how, it's kind of, it's yesterday and all your troubles, they seem so far away.
Yeah.
But now it looks like they're... Hold on. Sorry, hold on. Now it looks like they're here to stay.
Yeah.
I believe in Yesterday.
Yeah.
It's
about a guy stealing music from a different dimension, basically.
The movie, yes, correct.
Yeah.
And he did that yesterday.
Yeah.
That's just why they called the movie Yesterday.
Yeah.
He did it in the different
This is basically
universe.
They stole this idea from BioShock Infinite. Like that was one of the
Danny
cases.
Boyle did see BioShock Infinite, and he did say, "I've got a great idea for a movie now."
Nothing is unrelated to the game I was just playing.
Yeah. I've just got the best idea for a movie.
It just occurred to me. So...
He was playing BioShock Infinite, and he was listening to "Help" by the Beatles.
Yeah.
And he was on the track Yesterday by Paul McCartney, 2 minutes 5 seconds in length, and he was like, "Hold on a minute."
If it wasn't just all song, it was just one specific band,
What if it was just the one band?
Mm-hmm.
And then Harry Potter, I think, is the joke at the end of the movie, right? I feel like there's a joke at the end of the movie. I haven't seen the movie. I've only listened to the track. I've listened to the track enough times that the amount of time I've spent listening to Yesterday equates to the length of the movie.
Yeah.
So I think I've got a thing or two to say about the film. I think at the end, I don't know what makes him learn a lesson, because from the sounds of it, I think he's literally just doing like a victimless crime.
Yeah, because they don't exist, right?
They don't exist,
It doesn't,
so
it's
fine. I think he should have gone to a universe where like One Piece doesn't exist, and then he could have brought them something like good.
Wow. Okay, that's
instead of the Beatles. He could have brought them like something cool. Like
did
One
you ever
Piece.
think that maybe the One Piece wouldn't have existed without the Beatles? Luffy is kind of like John Lennon, right? No,
Okay, keep going.
He's dead. Oh, well, That takes the allegory completely destroyed because they died. And
Yeah, you kind of
doesn't.
fuck it up right there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that's my review of Help by the Beatles, Beatlemania of this week. I gotta say, this is my favorite album so far.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I could really feel the... I could really feel that Ticket to Ride was released as a single, you know, in April 1965. John Lennon felt it to be heavy in its sound compared to the group's previous output,
Are you reading?
which I think is fair.
The Wikipedia
And it's
entry?
kind of daring in its reference to a boy and girl living together for once, you know, in 1965.
It's pretty daring, yeah.
It was quite daring.
Mm-hmm.
And he thought the arrangement was quite radical, and I thought so too. You know, I agree with him.
All right.
So Paul McCartney, if you ever want to come on the show and discuss these sort of claims with me, I'm all for it.
We do not own any of the words that Ben just said, just in case. Plagiarism is bad. And
Don't come at me, H.
Bomber
Bombard guy.
H. Bomber guy makes a 4-hour video about dead ensigns.
I know you like coming after people that nobody's heard of before.
Yeah, sure.
I watched those videos, and I watched those videos, and I'm like, who the hell are these people? So I know his MO, okay?
Yeah.
He goes after the small guy who's just trying to make it by, you know?
Yeah, like internet historian. Yeah.
Like, I never heard of who that guy was who was stealing all of that stuff about, like, gay Disney characters or whatever.
I've seen him before.
I'd never heard of him.
Like a video
That
of
person with the triangle head, never heard of him.
Illuminati or whatever.
The only one I heard of was Internet Historian.
Yeah, he was your favorite.
I knew he sucked from the get-go, man. I watched, like, one video of it. I didn't need this video to tell me he sucked. I watched, like, one of his videos a few years ago. I was like, this shit blows, man. Mm-hmm. YouTube sucks. Why do people watch this shit, man?
Because it's, it's about filling time, you know.
It's because the pleasure centers of their brains are blasted to death.
And yours aren't, because you don't do any drugs, as we established.
Exactly. People watch YouTube, their brains, the pleasure centers of their brains have shrunk down to the size of a cranberry, or perhaps a raisin. Or perhaps a craisin.
The entire idea, I think you're just like, what you're trying to do is you're doing like a dopamine detox, and then you're going to, just before you die, you're going to like drink like a beer, and it will like flood your brain with endorphins so much that it's going to send you to heaven immediately without pain or misery. You know. Yeah,
basically, they say that like heaven is like a split-second feeling that when you die, you like you experience like an eternity within a microsecond. You know, as your consciousness comes to a close. And basically, I want that to be as chill and laid back as possible.
Yeah. Of course, because like all the people, all these weak people that have been indulging themselves all their life, it's like nothing to them, you know.
They all sit there and they're like, ha ha ha.
Yeah,
I can't believe people are addicted to jacking off. Don't they know they're getting addicted to dopamine with all their gooning and such.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm above them saying tisk tisk. I don't even listen to music except for once a week when I listen to a Beatles album.
Yeah, of course.
I don't even get dopamine from that because it's purely from a research standpoint.
Yeah.
I'm making notes and I'm stabbing myself in the leg with a needle constantly to keep myself grounded.
To remind yourself that you're alive and you're just a meat puppet,
correct,
run by electro impulses. That's what you're doing. Yeah,
correct. Speaking of electro impulses, we've been enjoying a great one this week.
Yeah,
Helldivers 2 is out, folks.
Everybody go get it and spread democracy.
Don't. The servers are getting full, bro.
Oh yeah, actually don't listen to this.
Need less people playing.
It's like Fantasy 14 when the queues were full.
Dude, this game's huge.
Yeah.
The two things I see are people going, this game's fun, and then people saying it'll be dead in a week. But let me tell you, it's a live service game, so you really can't tell. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
you really can never tell. I'm hoping it doesn't. 'Cause I'm liking
me
it.
too.
It's fun.
Yeah,
It's fun.
It's got
It's
a really
backed
good.
by Sony,
Yeah,
which makes me think it won't.
yeah. It's
Not
got
that
a really
Sony
good.
is a mark of quality in that regard, but
Yeah,
rather
honestly.
like I can see them holding on to it with an iron grip. Like, we have got to make money with this thing. It's like It's like the driving crooner. You know,
Yeah, of course.
they're holding on to that shit. Like, we've got to find a way to make money on Helldivers too.
Yeah. But currently their servers are absolutely being rocked right now, so there's just a bunch of glitches all the time, like
Dude,
in
I
terms of
was playing with
connectivity and
some.
progress and stuff like that. Yeah.
Dude, I had the most annoying bug in a game last night. Do the code for one stratagem, get a different one.
Oh really? Jesus, that's
It was so annoying. I was
sounds like
at the
a-
very
sounds like
beginning.
a modifier. It sounds like a
It
modifier.
did
that
at
you-
first. We
yeah.
thought it was because we were on the robot planet. I thought
Mhm.
it was we thought it might be the radar dish thing messing up
Yeah.
our thing, like a side effect of that. No, it just kept doing it. I tried to put down my sniper rifle immediately. I put down an orbital strike, and I was like, "Oops."
just on your
I'm
location.
putting in stuff, and it's giving me like a mortar turret, and I'm like, "That's not what I want. I want my backpack,
Yeah.
please."
Yeah.
And then it was right back to normal after that game. So, yeah, very annoying little bug, but the game's fun. So,
Yeah, yeah, it's
Can
a
you
it's
really
a very
complain?
very and I did playing this game. I realized like
yeah,
my ideology's been wrong the entire time, and I think
okay,
what I should be believing is like mock fascism. I think is the
Yes.
best ideology out there.
yes, ironic fascism is the way you
Ironic
want to live your life.
fascism is the best way to go because like
You want to
you know-
be fascist, but like in kind of a silly,
yeah,
ironic way.
in like a farce, you know.
Exactly. You want to be satirical with it.
Yeah. The thing about it is that like I've realized that like, oh yeah, it would be fun to live in that sort of society because then if someone like uncovers it, like they show you the truth, right?
Mhm.
You go like, oh no, I was blind the entire time, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
I didn't know that I was committing crimes, war crimes and stuff.
yeah. It's almost like
And then you're like, you know,
Real
you're
life.
scot free, you know?
Yeah.
Scot free.
well,
And then
I
the ironic
yeah.
part is that you knew that you were bad the entire time, and then
Yeah,
but
yeah.
people
See,
believe
that's
you.
the thing. I would be like, I would love to live in that world with current knowledge.
Yeah,
Like, if I could get transported to that, I think that would be the most chill time because the hell diving stuff is still voluntary.
yeah, it is, it is.
So I'll
But
I'll just hang out, man.
Yeah,
Let's do something else. This is what I was saying when I was playing that Rogue Trader game, which I haven't played in like a week. When if I were in,
Helldivers took
if
over
I
the time slot.
if I got transported to Warhammer, but here's the job I want to do. I want to make the candles. That's it, 'cause they need 8 trillion of those things
Yeah.
every day. And I'm not going to war. I'm not fighting shit in that universe.
Yeah, it would definitely be normal candles, not candles made of like fat out of humans or something like that, which is what they did in medieval times. Is they would
Okay.
melt people into candles.
Okay, and
No, well, I'm
not
I'm
my
not, I'm just
my
saying.
fucking shit, bro. I'm making the
Okay.
candles. I'm not
Yeah.
saying I'm gonna be the candles.
You're just gonna be like sitting there like next to corpses, basically. That's what I'm saying, like melting them down into candles, you know?
Okay. Oh, so okay, and the alternative in that universe is going to horrid war in space.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, okay,
at
I'll
that
take the
point,
candles,
it's like,
thanks.
the thing is that you're oblivious, you know, of that fact that you're going to perish, you know, because you're in such blind zeal that it doesn't matter, you know. If you're going
That's
to that.
stupid. I'm aware I'm gonna put, dude. In that universe, I could be
you're-
making the damn candles, and then some stupid demon will appear and be like, "Ha ha ha! I'm turning you inside out," and then I die. And it's
Yeah.
like I just got to be conscious that that's a fact, regardless of what I'm doing.
Mhm.
But if I be a candle maker, I'm just chilling.
But that's the
I'm
thing.
chilling
as
and
we
doing a crucial job for that
established already.
universe. Yeah.
You, as a person that doesn't indulge anything, doesn't also indulge in religion. Therefore, you don't have that thing that you can shield behind to stop yourself from going mad in the universe of Warhammer. Which is, you would probably even go mad if you were just a humble candle maker in the Warhammer universe, honestly.
I could fake it. I could fake it. We're God's #1 favorite podcast. I could fake it.
Yeah.
I can pull it off.
Ben goes to the church and he kneels down. He puts his hands together, and there's nothing, just static in his head.
All I have to do is just every now and then, I just have to say, like, Emperor preserve us. And people would be like, yeah, all right, he seems on the level.
Yeah, he seems on the level.
He seems like he knows what's good.
All the like emperor, what are they called? Inquisitors are non-wise. They're like,
exactly.
Yeah, he seems chill.
I'd just be like, oh, the Inquisitors are in today. Hold on. Every 5 minutes, get on my knees and just go, Emperor, thank you for my great job helping the Empire and your people and making the candles. Love making the candles. Thank you so much for this. They would drift by. They'd be like, yeah, oh, okay. That all seems in order. Keep walking. Get back up. And I'm like, whew.
Woof.
Phew.
Good thing that...
All right. Back to candle making.
Yeah.
Demons wouldn't even know what to do.
Yeah, they would be
They're
so
like,
confused.
doesn't seem like he loves the Emperor. And yeah, he keeps saying it. So I guess I'm just going to take this other guy who's like scared or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do in that world.
I don't
Anyway,
we don't know
what were we
we're
talking
just
about?
mocking.
Oh yeah, Helldivers.
Helldivers, yeah. And normal people in a world of Helldivers, basically.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I'd be
That's
like
the
a
thing.
gardener, I think. I'd be a super Earth gardener.
Super Earth Gardener.
I'd be like a good gardener so that nobody feels like I'm a coward for not going to war, because the rich person who hires me is like, well, we can't get rid of him.
Yeah.
He needs to be gardening for us.
But the thing is that you don't realize it's like the world like out of Starship Troopers, where it's like, you know, like you need to serve to become a citizen, you know? They would probably not hire
you misunderstand what I'm saying.
They would hire someone that's already been to war and they came back, you know?
No.
You would. What you're saying is that you would get a superpower in this world of having rich parents. That's what you would say.
No. You misunderstand. In this scenario, I'm really good at gardening.
Oh, of course.
I'm like just doing it as a hobby in the park, and like a really rich person sees me, and they're like, "You there? You a citizen?" No, sir. I couldn't go to war on account of my asthma.
Bad teeth.
On account of my bad teeth and my asthma and my weight, and also I'm blind as well. And then they would be like, "That's so sad." No, I wanted to serve. Well, if you wanted to serve, that's just as good as serving. In my book, come live in my mansion.
Yeah,
take care of my orchids. I'd be like, "Yes, whatever you say,
sure,
buddy."
sir.
Right away.
And
then I'm having sex with his wife.
Yeah, he's having and the daughter too.
No,
the daughter is like 18. You know, she's legal in this scenario.
No, that doesn't make it better.
But you're like 19 in this scenario, aren't you?
Well,
you're like a young child, you know, too.
That makes it worse the other way with the wife then.
No.
No.
Nah. What do you mean? There's an entire category of that in certain websites.
True.
On certain websites.
True. There's a lot of categories of stuff that you probably wouldn't want people knowing that you enjoy. Doesn't make them okay, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Why would they be so openly consumed on those sites, huh? If it wasn't okay. Well, you know.
Sorry, although it does say barely, it does still say legal. Fuck. We nearly had him. God damn it, we nearly had him.
Barely illegal? Does that also make sense?
No,
because it's barely illegal. Because then it's also past legality, but you know what I mean? Or it's barely legal, right? That's the term. Wouldn't it also barely illegal also mean the same thing?
No, because the second half, the latter word is the actual classification.
Yeah,
so
you
it's
might be right.
so it's barely legal because they are legal, but just barely. If it was barely illegal, that would imply the other way. They're just under.
Yeah, you're right.
If it were barely not illegal, then I guess. Why are we talking about this?
I don't know. It
sucks.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Can we talk about, let's just redo the Beatles. Let's just redo the Beatles bit. I listened to Help today.
Help today?
Help. I need somebody.
Do you think they have the Beatles in the Helldivers universe?
I think that's the only way you can get to Helldivers universe is by having the Beatles. I think the universe from yesterday was nearly not a super fascist state, but then that guy he just couldn't help himself.
They're the constant that links all the universes.
That was God's test. He was testing that guy.
Yeah.
Here's a universe with no Beatles. You could become rich by introducing the Beatles, but you doom this universe. Or you could keep it to yourself and live a normal life.
Yeah.
That I intend you to live a normal life.
Yeah.
And he decided he listened to he had thinking about it, yesterday is a real story of Job, except like a deconstruction.
Yeah.
In which you anyway. So the Super Bowl was yesterday, Max. Did you watch it?
Have you watched it? No.
I
have not watched it. I was playing Helldivers.
I was also playing Helldivers, and also I don't know anything about American football, but man, let me tell you, Max, the movies.
Yeah, what did they announce? Did they announce anything cool?
They announced Free Guy, the sequel to they announced The Fall Guy, the sequel to Free Guy.
What?
It's got Ryan Gosling in it.
Oh.
And Emily Blunt. It's the sequel to Free Guy, I assume, based on the title and the obnoxious trailer.
Yeah, you're just... Oh my god. I thought you were actually genuine for some reason.
No, it was going to lead to a punchline.
Though. I've seen the trailer before. I've seen this movie before. This is an announcement trailer. This movie already
I didn't say it was an announcement trailer. I'm just saying it was a trailer at the big game.
There's a different The Fall Guy movie doesn't star Ryan Gosling?
I don't know.
It's a show? TV series? Okay, no, I'm just looking at IMDb for The Fall Guy.
You're making it sound like I should have done more research than I did, which was load up the 5 trailers on my subscription feed on YouTube. And that's all I did. Anyway.
The Adventures of a Film Stuntsman Who... This is a reboot? This movie? Or something? Because this is
I don't know why you're asking
me,
bro. I just told you I don't know.
I'm very surprised because I thought this was like a not original thing, but like a new idea.
So what you're saying is that it's the chips of 2024.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah, remember when they made the Chips movie?
Mm-hmm.
The Fall Guy. This has Ryan Gosling in it and Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
Do you like both of them?
And then there's a show called The Fall Guy running from 1981 to 1986.
It's being made by David Leitch, guy who did uncredited director of John Wick, Atomic Blonde, Deadpool 2, Hobbs and Shaw.
How can you be an uncredited director?
I don't know. We co-directed it with Chad Stahelski, apparently. Anyway, this movie's probably gonna suck ass.
What do you mean it's gonna be action?
I recommend watching the trailer now. I'll link you the trailer so we can... You
want me to react to this trailer on the podcast? You don't need
to, but you can just put it on and then you can kind of get a sense. If you put it on while we're talking, you can get a sense of it.
Yeah.
It seems kind of obnoxious to me, personally. Very in your face. Very
an affront to God.
Yes, as God's favorite podcast, we can safely say that this movie is an affront to God, correct?
Yeah.
We have that authority, and we are exercising that authority now to say this. Confirmed. 100%.
Do you think Ryan Gosling is being overused currently?
I think... I could see Ryan Gosling becoming a Nicolas Cage type figure
I don't think because Nicolas Cage has like the problems with money stuff. That's why he's doing the things he does. I don't think Ryan
Correct.
Gosling has any sort of issues.
Not
coming
yet.
inside. You know, one day he'll break. He'll have it on his bucket. He just didn't get it on his bucket list of
He's gonna here's
building
the
a
thing.
pyramid, a sarcophagus, and a pyramid to bury himself in. Right?
He is going to win the award for Ken
Barbie, yeah.
in Barbie in a month, and that's gonna send him off the deep end.
Yeah.
And he's gonna start being in so much more crap.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I mean the trailer makes a big point to be like, we've got Ryan Gosling, that guy
Yeah.
you all want to fuck, and Emily Blunt, that lady you all want to fuck. Aren't you happy?
Well, say it for
And it's
yourself,
kind of emotional,
buddy.
lol.
Yeah. Stunts look cool and stuff, but I don't know. I don't care that much. If it's
Did you
not
see
Mad Max,
Bullet
I don't care
Train?
about car stunts.
Oh,
What?
well, speaking of Mad Max,
I've seen Bullet
Max.
Train, yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
watch Bullet Train. It looked bad.
It sucks.
Yeah, I could see that.
I don't know.
Speaking
People
of
say
Mad
it's
Max.
kind of good, but I didn't like it at all when I watched it, honestly.
Speaking
Yeah?
of Mad Max, did you
Yeah.
see the trailer for Deadpool 3?
I did, actually. I watched it today.
I watched this yesterday only because I knew I would need to watch it because I knew somebody was going to post it tomorrow and then talk about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, I'll get it over with now. And I was like,
You
that's
feel obligated.
Deadpool. That's Deadpool.
Yeah,
That's
the thing
Ryan,
is,
that's Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool.
the thing about it is that I'm like not sure about this because like I've been missing so much of the Marvel stuff now because I haven't been watching the shows.
Oh, bro,
and stuff.
it's a meta.
Yeah, but the
So it's
guy
fine.
from not Prestige. Jesus, why Prestige?
Succession?
Why the Succession? Yeah, why did I thought Prestige? What the
I don't
fuck? But Succession is like, isn't he like the time agent or the like from that agency from like Loki and stuff? I don't fucking know.
I haven't watched any of that shit, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm kind of like watching the trailer. I'm like, are these the like weird portal cops or whatever that they have from that show? I'm like, that exactly. So I'm kind of confused about this movie because I'm like, what is this? You know, at this point, do I need to watch the entirety of Loki to get this movie? You know?
Probably not. I think you just need to have an open mind to Deadpool's irreverent
Shenanigans.
brand of comedy, his
Mhm.
meta humor, and some of his fourth wall breaks. You know,
Disney's
may
not
have
used
noticed.
to pegging. I think that's what he says.
which I didn't really like that joke because they're just holding like sticks, and it's kind of like
Yeah.
doesn't really land as well. I think it's just
Well.
like if you could. So you're supposed to be able to use that joke for anybody who's holding like a blunt weapon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm kind of like, I feel like
Just
it's more like you need like the visual of a strap on. I feel like for that to work,
You think
something
so?
that more clearly evokes that look, you know, than just like a fucking cattle prod. Otherwise,
yeah.
it's like, okay, pegging. It was more. It felt very forced. Of like, we need to make a joke about this ain't your mother's Disney.
Because then, like, it's insane.
This
Because
ain't
like,
your grandma's Disney.
it's like, imagine if Andy Dufresne from fucking Shawshank Redemption, when they corner him in that washroom, goes, "I'm not used to Paramount ain't used to pegging or whatever." He winks at the camera, and then it, you know, fades to black. You know, because
Yeah.
they're you know, it's a prison gang rape. It's like, what the fuck, you know? Like any sort of like, you know, oh yeah.
You can see the half buried 20th Century Fox logo. That's kind of great. Wolverine's there.
Yeah.
It's interesting that there's like the like shadowy reveal like drop of like and Wolverine is in the
Yeah.
movie, but then it's like you were clicking on the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer to begin with. So,
But when you were watching the Super Bowl, you didn't get it. You know, it was just
when you were watching the Super Bowl, you didn't see this trailer. You saw a 30-second thing with clips that said, "Google Deadpool 3 on YouTube." You know?
Does it say that?
Probably not that exactly, but those are how the TV spots work. Because the only thing people can afford for the Super Bowl is like a 30-second spot, because that's what everybody wants.
Yeah, we gotta put in all our productions, get in front of people as quickly. Do you think we could get like a millisecond on the Super Bowl for like
a single millisecond would be so funny. It would probably still cost like £1,000 or something for like a single, like fraction of a second. If you were to actually, portion up the cost of a 30-second spot.
A single fucking frame.
Just flashes dead instance.
And then it's like, and then it does that like subconscious gets people to actually go on our podcast, because we're using like the CIA technique of implanting information, subconsciously, But yeah, I think that's illegal, but maybe they'll do it for us.
Did you? Oh wait, I forgot to say the director of Deadpool 3 is the guy that directed Free Guy.
Nice.
Night of the Museum 3. Night. Internship. Real Steel. Night of the Museum 1 and 2.
I don't think I finished Free Guy. I think I attempted to watch it once, and then I just gave up.
I attempted it because it looked bad.
Primarily, this movie.
I didn't watch it because it looked very bad.
It was bad.
But maybe he'll hit it off with Deadpool and Wolverine. Who knows? Max, did you see the trailer for Wicked? The adaptation of the musical of the backstory of the Wizard of Oz?
No, I haven't.
How does the good witch Glinda and the evil witch how do they get to the point that they're in the... I never saw this play, but this trailer looks bad, and the movie itself looks very not good. Visually looks not good.
Isn't this like a musical or something?
Wicked was a musical. Yeah, I never saw it. Something about flying, I think, is a part of one of the popular songs people reference. Something to do with flying.
These are such a beautiful landscapes in these trailers. I can't wait to see this world. What was that movie? The other Wizard of Oz movie about the Wizard of Oz with that guy
the Sam Raimi one?
Yeah, I think so, right?
Oz the Great and Powerful.
Yeah.
I never saw that, but I remember it because, it was like they had to do a lot of like reshoots because it had Heath Ledger in it, and then he died. So they put James Franco and stuff in it as well.
The movie that killed Heath Ledger. Yeah,
well,
cool. Awesome. IMAX
spoiler alert, but it was heroin that killed him.
No. No, actually
that was Philip Seymour
Hoffman.
That was Philip Seymour Hoffman that died from heroin.
Mm-hmm.
How did Heath Ledger die? Was Heath Ledger also drugs in? I don't know.
I think he just killed himself, honestly.
Death.
He was Australian?
He was found I didn't know he was Australian. He was found unconscious in his bed by his housekeeper. That's sad.
Oh. Maybe just a health problem thing. I don't know.
Nah. He's just, I guess, I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, Wicked has got Ariana Grande in it. She looks kind of... Does she look strange to you?
What, like in general?
Not generally, but in this trailer. Like, just in that thumbnail, I'm like, there's something up here. Like bad VFX or something. I don't know. It seems strange. This trailer in general is not very good.
Maybe you're just not used to not seeing her doing music. Is this her like first role and Ariana Grande's first like actual role in something?
What are you talking about? She was in Nickelodeon sitcoms.
Wow. I forgot about that.
Victorious and Sam and Cat.
Mm-hmm. I'm having a look at her movie things that she was in.
Her filmography.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of music videos. Live performances.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess, yeah, it's just a bunch of Nickelodeon stuff, so, you know. Now she has to dig up a skill at acting back and, you know, revive that. She gotta do some night classes for acting.
Yeah.
Maybe get back into it, you know. You don't want to go out there and start acting after you've been so rusty for so long, you know?
Yeah.
It's dangerous. Well, did they also show the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes?
That was the next one. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
The apes look weird in this one. I don't know why.
I guess because it's many years on and the virus or whatever that made them smart is affecting them.
Yeah.
To look more like the human look that they have in the original movie.
Yeah, I think so. You might be right.
I like. I've only seen the first two of the Rise of the Planet of the Apes movies.
Uh-huh.
I like them. They're good. They're just good blockbusters, you know. Good.
They have monkeys in them
budget
too.
Sci-fi thing. They got monkeys on them. They have a lot of like good design usually. I remember liking the second one a lot. There was that scene where there's the humans who are like drinking and stuff, and they've got guns, and the evil monkey goes up to them pretending to be a funny monkey.
Mm-hmm.
And he's playing around with their guns, and they're like, ah ha ha ha, the monkey's playing with our gun. Ah ha ha, and then the monkey just like sprays him with bullets. And he's like, aha, got you.
Yeah. You thought I was just a stupid monkey,
You thought
but in reality I'm a super intelligent monkey.
I played on your racism.
Yeah.
And used it to my advantage to kill you.
I used the stereotypes of what a monkey would do.
Yeah, I came along going,
yeah.
And then I was like, die!
Yeah, in reality, he should have been like, wait a minute, search that monkey.
Yeah.
Make sure it's not packing first, and then they.
Well, no, they
down.
would have searched him, but he wouldn't have been packing because he used their own gun against him. So even then, you would have been outsmarted by a monkey next.
I would just move the rifle closer to myself, and I go
no,
step away, monkey.
No,
5
you would
feet.
have
I would
moved.
say
You would like.
I would be like 3 meters. 3 meters.
You would. Here's what would
closer.
happen. You would pull the gun away, like I don't trust this monkey. The monkey would start looking all sad, like.
Yeah.
And then, because I'm the guy with you who's also drinking, I'm like,
yeah.
Let him play with it. Come on. And then you would get broken down because of the sad monkey and my goading, and you'd be like, all right, just kick it back over. And then we'd both get shot.
No, but the thing is that you
would be like, I curse you.
Now you're being species, because that's the thing. The monkey started using human stereotypes of like liking cute things, but I'm a psychopath in this scenario, and I shoot it in the face immediately as it tries to play on my feelings that don't exist, as my psychopathic brain doesn't have those feelings, you know.
Well,
this is a real I have a shield that protects me against everything scenario.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that one. Anyway, Max, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. We're many years on now. I didn't see the third one. I want to check it out. I just to keep on forgetting about it. But now the apes are in charge. They got humans. They hunt humans or something.
Yeah.
But there's one smart human apparently. Or something.
One smart human. One of them. Just one.
The monkey, is teaming up with the human to survive because he believes that humans are smarter than weird creatures.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then at the end of the trailer, he says, ape and human together, strong.
Yeah.
Or something. Even though their syntax is better at this point.
Yeah.
I guess that's just kind of like their society's creed.
Mm-hmm.
X together strong.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like if we as a species still talked like Neolithic sentences.
Mm-hmm.
within our vocabulary.
Maybe we don't know which ones are not Neolithic. Maybe some of them are. We don't even realize.
No, but my point is that we don't use the sentence structure of Neolithic language when we say sayings that might have existed that long. You know, they get brought forward. They turn into.
Maybe they just don't apply now. Maybe if we got back into those situations, we would realize. Yeah, there's a lot of that
those
encoded
monkeys
in us.
held on to American English for like 1 million years or something.
Speaking Russian or something.
I mean, why not? Why not?
Yeah,
what happened to the Russian monkeys?
Because it was American scientists that made the virus or whatever.
It was Malfoy from Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, it was. You're right.
Who got killed by the monkeys? I remember that.
It's such a Slytherin move to do, wasn't it?
So true. Oh my god, so Hufflepuff. Max, are you a fan of the movie Twister from 20-something years ago?
I haven't seen it in a while. I just remember that
like I think I saw Twister when I was like 6 years old, and that's it.
I love how these sort of disaster movies try to give like a character to like these things. It's like a natural thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's like the twist is like chasing them. You know, it's not a fucking like literally just a fucking tornado. No, it's like a tornado that's after them. You know.
Yeah,
actively chasing them.
That's what makes it a fun movie.
In the original movie, they added like roars from like a lion and stuff.
That's cool. To it, that's sick as fuck.
Because they were like, we gotta give it like it needs to be like a beast.
That's movie making.
Yeah, that's movie magic right there. And
anyway, Twisters. I guess there's more of them.
Oh yeah, because there's 2 in the trailer. As I looked at it now.
Twisters, 2 of them.
Yeah, they were like, "Oof, good thing that we escaped one twister." And then, let me just not look behind me for a while. And it's like, John, look behind you. And then it's like another tornado. Suddenly,
oh god, we're about to get tornado sandwich.
It's a sneak attack by a tornado, an ambush.
They're very sneaky. Those twisters.
Sneaky.
They're a sneaky bunch.
They're using guerrilla warfare against
Using guerrilla warfare. Which, ironically, there wasn't any guerrilla warfare in the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Am I right, everybody? But Twisters.
Well, is there anything else? Is that it? Really? All these? Just these?
I think those are the only movies. Every other thing was an advert for like
a product or something,
for insurance or Israel, pretty much.
Really? Oh, I didn't know. I looked at I didn't care, basically, to know which ones there. I would see if it's in the feed, and then I did see that the Twister trailer was like popped up in my feed for some like channel that was posting it, and I looked at it and went, I don't care. And then I scrolled past it. And now it came back to bite me. The twisted back.
It was what
Circle
a twist,
back.
am I right?
Yeah, what a twist. And it got me, so thanks, Ben, for making me do this.
You're welcome.
Twist is an epic studio disaster movie distributed by Universal Studios.
I feel like it has been a while since we've had a disaster movie.
Yeah.
When was the last disaster
one is
movie?
Geostorm. Oh, no. Moonfall is the last one.
Moonfall was the last big disaster movie, for sure.
And it sucked.
It looked
so
like shit.
bad.
I didn't see it. It looked bad.
It was so boring. It was so boring.
Wasn't it a Roland Emmerich film as well?
Yeah, it is.
Like the classic disaster movie guy.
It's just like, that's the thing. It's like, that movie was... I don't care to spoil it. It turns out it's fucking like nanomachines in the end.
Like AI and stuff.
It's a nanomachines, and then they go to the moon and they find like the fucking Eden there or something. It turns out that it's like, oh, you guys are just like humans that are like, they were stranded here. And in reality, humanity is like super advanced, And you guys are just like some fucking dredges of society that they left on this planet, and they had to build up again, And I was like, what the fuck is this? Why does this matter, What? It should have just been a fucking disaster movie. None of this shit in here. The fact that it's nanomachines too is just so fucking stupid. You know?
You don't like nanomachines?
No, nanomachines suck. They're only good if they're inside a human, and the human becomes mad with power with the nanomachines.
I
That's
like
the only good use of it.
I like the nanomachines in Battle Angel Alita Last Order.
Yeah.
Because it's like they're all on Mercury. Or is it Venus? No, it's Mercury. They're all on Mercury, and they were like, they are like self-replicating.
Mm-hmm.
And they took over all of Mercury, and so Mercury is literally just like an ocean of silver, because it's just like a primordial ocean of nanomachines.
Yeah, so you're saying that Battle Angel Alita has ripped off the Changeling planet from DS9?
No. Because...
Just no.
No, because it's not that they're one entity, it's that it's like a soup of evolutionary technology.
Yeah. Okay.
So, like, there's one point when there's, like, a creature comes out of it.
Ah, okay, and they like manufactured a creature, basically.
Yeah, they, like, created a creature that's supposed to be, like, a parody of a human.
But Changelings did the same thing with the monkey weighing people.
No, because that was them genetically engineering an existing species.
And you don't know how they did that in Bali.
They talked about it!
They did probably fucking just, like, took a person and fucked with his genes or something.
No, they made a new creature with nanomachines, and it had a gigantic penis.
They
had
wanted
a big
to seem
penis
smarter.
cannon.
They
didn't want to seem smarter. They gave it a big penis cannon. Literally.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally supposed to be a gigantic penis making fun of humans. It fucks things with its big penis.
I don't like this.
It's a cool bit. It gets killed by a cool robot guy.
Mm-hmm.
He, like, shoots a beer bottle through its penis.
They have one guy in the studio that draws penises, like the manga studio.
Yeah.
He knows the anatomy of a penis. He can draw it.
He's the only, because it's very strange to know the anatomy of a penis.
Yeah, you know.
Uh-huh.
He knows all the types.
Thank you for listening to God's favorite podcast, Dead Ensigns. We've been talking about the Super Bowl. We talked about the Beatles. Helldivers.
Warhammer,
Fascism. All the stuff you love to hear about. If you'd like to hear from us again, tune in next week. You can find us and more at Spotify, iTunes, other podcast apps. We're on YouTube. If you'd like to watch it as a YouTube video, that's your prerogative. I make thumbnails at least. Those are unique for the things.
Yeah.
And if you do then you can also leave a comment. But if you don't want to leave a comment, you can email us at deadensigns@gmail.com. Or find us on Twitter, deadensigns.
We won't tell anybody.
We won't
If
tell.
you email us.
Shh, we won't tell.
We'll be all quiet.
Shh, it's a secret.
Just between
Wink.
me, Ben, and you.
Bye-bye. See you later. Have a good week. I love you. Bye.
Don't say that. Bye.
It's shorted out, sir. We're gonna have to phaser it.
Then what are you waiting for?
Right away, sir.
Faster would be better, Ensign.
I can't, sir. We don't want to...
That's enough.
But, sir...
Stand aside, Carlton. I'm going through. You're alive. Good.